Good morning, folks. This is Marc with Marc's Mobility. We have here a one-of-a-kind power chair. This is a Quickie S6 Series. Now, this power chair is for people that need speed. This power chair is like a little Porsche car. It has a top speed of 8.5 miles an hour. So if you need to cross from one red light to the other across the highway, this is the type of chair most people are looking for because it's just super fast. This power chair has only 2 miles, so it's literally brand new. It's a rear wheel drive, means the drive wheels are in the back. And this chair also has electric legs, which we'll cover in a second. Good morning, folks. This is Marc with Marc's Mobility. We have here a Quickie S6 Series. This is the one people are looking for. This is a fast power chair if you need to get across a highway or from one street to the other. This chair has a top speed of 8.5 miles an hour, okay? It also has electric legs. As you can see, if I move this, it has electric legs. So let's see how far they go up. Okay, and they're adjustable, so if you, depending on your hip, and it has calf pads on it over here, really good calf pads. So it is equipped with electric legs. That's the only thing the chair has. So folks, I apologize, it does have the electric recline, as you can see. So if you have the back all the way reclined, the legs will be over there. And then when you bring the legs back down, all the way, the back will go all the way back up. So your legs are back down. Now you can adjust where you want your back. But you need to go all the way back if you want to adjust your back. So now you've got the recline coming back up. And remember, every time you're going back, the legs are going to go up. So if I go back right now, the legs would go up. Okay? So you can see the chair is a beautiful power chair. These are solid 14-inch tires with nice chrome wheels. You can see the suspension. This is made by Quickie, which is Sunrise Medical. They're one of the best companies who make those high-speed power chair for people that are very active. This is more of an active person power chair because how fast it goes, and it's built really solid. You can see the motor right here for this wheel. This is a 4-pole motor, which are better motors when they're 4 poles. You also have your neutral lever here. So if I wanted to push this chair, what I would do is, if you had to push it and your batteries are dead or something, you turn the power off, push the lever down, and you can see now, I'm gonna do both sides here. Now you can see, now you're in neutral, okay? And you can actually see the suspension on the chair, okay? I'm gonna put it back in gear, both sides, put the headrest back up, turn the power back on, okay? Matter of fact, I'm gonna get on this side of the chair since the joystick is over here. I'm gonna turn the chair around so you can see how well it turns. So if you have this chair in your house with the electric legs, now these legs can be removed. As you can see right here, there's a disconnect right here. Okay, and you just pull them out. And if you need to drive the chair without the legs in the house and leave your feet closer, you could do that. So these electric legs do come out. We're going to put this back in here, and we're going to connect the joystick cable back together, which I have my glasses on. There we go. Okay. All right, so now the seat on this chair is 18 by 18 with a rounded back, okay? The back looks like it's about maybe 13, 14 inches tall. You have a safety belt here. Now this chair here, if we sell this chair, it's going to be sold the way it is here, okay? I don't have a parts account. I have an account with Quickie, but changing the seats on these chairs is very expensive with Quickie, with Sunrise Medical. So we'd like to sell this chair to someone who's going to fit it already. I'm 6 foot tall, so let's just see what it looks like on me. Other than the headrest being too low, oh yeah, there we go. This chair would fit me. So if you're within 20, 30 pounds of me, even if you're shorter leg, we can raise those legs up. They're adjustable right here, okay? So it would work for a lot of people, okay? Let's keep looking at this chair. The joystick is a swing away joystick, so you can push it back a little bit, get a little closer to a dining table. The arms do flip up. You just have to pull the lever here, I think. Not sure. There we go. So if you need to enter the chair from one side to the other, you can take the arm out of the way. And this is nice because you have arm guards, means you can push as hard as you want on this, and there's no play on the arm, okay? So the same thing on the other side. If you look at the back of the chair, because this is an active chair, it's got wheelie bars. They're not on the ground. They only touch when you take off, because the chair has a tendency, just like a sports car, it'll sit you back in your seat. You can see the frame is solid frame. I don't know what size that is. I would say it's maybe a 2.5 inch beam all the way around the chair. You can see the suspension in the back for the wheelie bars right here. What else can I tell you about this chair? It has a safety belt, of course. And you can see the calf pad I was talking about earlier right here. And watch the video outside. You'll see how fast that chair goes. When you charge the batteries in that chair, you'll get a charger with the chair. This may not be the charger, but we'll use this one. You plug it right below the joystick right there. Right below the joystick. And as soon as the light goes to green, or from orange to green, or the charger stops, it will stop charging the batteries. As soon as the charger realizes the batteries are full, it'll stop charging. Okay, so since I plugged the charger in here, I got to turn the power off and turn it back on, because it's telling me something was plugged in here, okay? All right, so you can see the front caster wheels. Look at that shocks in here. There's a shock that goes into this fork right here, which is one of the few companies who does that, okay? You got the shock there, you got the suspension back here for the whole frame on both sides. That's just why that chair has such a good ride also. So, let's do a recap. This is a Quickie S6 Series. This is for an active person who wants speed, who needs this type of chair. It does have the electric legs, and it has the electric recline, two function. It has a swing away joystick. It has an 18 by 18 seat, contoured headrest, solid frame, solid tires, top speed 8.5 miles an hour. So folks, this is a beauty. This is one of a kind. So probably won't be here very long. So it only has 2 miles, so it's ready to go. Make sure you watch the video outside, because I like doing those videos on these chairs. So folks, that's what 8.5 miles an hour looks like. So if you want to cross the road really fast, look at this. Super, and when you stop, it has built-in brake. I can feel the suspension. Look at that. Look at that suspension, folks. It's like riding a sofa. But anyway, 8.5 miles an hour. So this, I said, it's a chair for an active person, of course. Remember that it's a rear wheel drive, so it turns around the rear. So if you watch. Now, you're not going to turn that. I have it on fast. If I wanted to turn slow, I could just done this here. See? So you can use the joystick as your gas pedal, or you can reduce the speed here, okay? So if I put it down to speed number 1, I turned it off. Let me go to speed number 1. Let's see how fast speed 1 goes. Big difference from speed 5. This is about, what, half a mile an hour? So that's speed 1. I'm gonna turn it around here. So if you have to learn on this chair, you can learn on speed 1. You're not gonna get in trouble. But let me put it on speed 5. Watch the difference. Speed 5, ready? So you're going from 0.5 mile to 8.5 miles an hour real quick, okay? And you do have the electric seat and the electric legs, okay? And let's take it in the grass. This chair will have no problem at all in the grass. If you're going to drive it in the grass, you're going to want to, if there's any obstruction, you're going to want to raise those legs up a little higher. I did hit the bottom of the wheel here. You heard that little scuff on the concrete because the grass was higher and we went down. So keep the legs a little higher, like this here. That's what I should have done right there. But anyway, So if you're looking for a nice chair, the seat again was 18 by 18. We'd like to keep the same seat size. Solid tires, 4-pole motors. You see the suspension on the fork in front, the suspension for the rear of the chair. This is made by Sunrise Medical, which they make high-speed, high-quality, active power chairs. So it's one of our top companies for this type of power chair. We rarely find one of these with, I think it had 2 miles. We rarely find one of these with 2 miles, but this one here is literally brand new, ready to go. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.